Okay. Oh, yep. I see the little red button. Okay. Thanks, Tori. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you guys could be here. We'll do take two on that one. Just a little bit on how tonight's event is going to work. Tori and I are going to talk a little bit about our stories. Then we're going to go over some of the products and the information, like different things about the products that you might be interested in hearing. And then we're going to start some three-way conversation. So the person that invited you to this evening's event will reach out so we can individualize and talk to you about your health goals and needs. So I'll get started really quick. I started the products just about a year and a half ago. I'll be really honest, I ordered them a little sooner than that, and they sat in my cabinet pantry for a couple months. I actually was training for my very first marathon, and I didn't want anything to mess up my training at the time. So as soon as I was done with that, I was like, okay, let's give these a go, because honestly, I was tired. I had two little ones. I still have two little ones. They're almost 3 and 5. But as a mommy of two little toddlers running around, I was simply exhausted, and that's not something I was used to experiencing. I find myself to be a very healthy person, very active, on the go, and I just couldn't understand why I was so tired, obviously with my little ones and my training. But unbeknownst to me, there were some other issues that I needed to deal with. And so I started the products for the energy to keep up with my children because they had stopped napping at 18 months. And for you mamas out there, you understand how important those afternoon naps are. That was about the only time I was getting anything done. So you can tell my to-do list was getting bigger and bigger, and I was just getting overwhelmed with that. But what other things I experienced was I stopped drinking soda. I had gotten into a bad habit, even though I was thought I was pretty healthy. I was in a bad habit of having soda pretty regularly. That stopped very quickly. I started to lose inches. Now I didn't lose pounds, but I started to lose inches, which was very interesting to me because in my training set, pounds are always usually what comes off first. So I was very intrigued by the loss of inches before the pounds. I also started sleeping better, which as a mama of two, and they weren't sleeping through the night very much, if not at all, was very beneficial for me to get some little extra sleep to keep up with them. And then also, I saw a huge, huge change in my workouts, not only with a pre-workout and getting through the workout, but my post-workout recovery. If any of you guys have been an athlete of any sort, we get that post recovery, like your muscles are tight all the time. I wasn't noticing that once I was taking the product, which was a huge, huge game changer for me, because then going into this next year on the Plexus product, I was doing 35 races and having races of my life. Like I've never run so fast. I've never had recovery as quick as I did. So as an athlete, I just was like blown away that these products were helping me. The other thing I didn't know in the meantime, amongst all of this stuff I was seeing, is what I wasn't seeing. I had some gut issues that I've been dealing with since I was a kid. My mom was always like, that's not normal for you to be experiencing that. That's not normal. That's not normal. And I'm like, whatever, Mom, it's fine. It's what I've been living with my whole life. Basically, I could go to dinner and within an hour be going to the bathroom, or have to be near the bathroom. I could not enjoy a nice, rich dinner, or, one of those, like a nice steak dinner, anything besides home cooked meals. Any eating out did not sit well with my gut. Looking back, it didn't dawn on me right away, but now I can go enjoy those meals and not have to worry where I'm at or what I'm doing, because my gut can handle it. It's just quite amazing to me what I thought and about health and nutrition and what I was experiencing. I thought, oh, this is normal. Not going to the bathroom, the number 2 we don't like to talk about every day, was something I was experiencing. That's like, I just thought it was normal, and it's not normal. But after taking these products and really getting consistent with them, I saw a huge change. And it's just been a blessing, not only for my health, but now being able to share that with others because of what I've learned over the last year. So And also too, you know, it created new blessings in my life. I wasn't going to do the business side of this. I was like, oh, I'm just going to keep this for myself. It's going to hide in my pantry. I'm not going to share it with anybody. It's my little secret. But once I started seeing the results, I was like, I have to share this with others. There's other people who need more energy, who are experiencing the same gut health issues that I was. And nobody really wants to talk about it, but I was going to say, you know what? Here it is. You decide what it is you want to address, and I will help you with that. You know, it's up until this point, and I'm probably going to get emotional about this because it's the first time I've really admitted it, but it has been a huge blessing the last few months because of everything that we as a family have been dealing with COVID. We own our own business, so we've been directly affected by closures and the unbeknownst future of where our financials are coming from. So that is kind of my big thing right now, is being able to help others in our situation, but also to be able to help my family and support my husband and have this extra income coming in. So I made that through without too many tears. Like I said, that's the first time I said that out loud. I've been thinking about that for a while, but and I'm okay telling you guys this and sharing this with you because of the community that this business has also brought. I'm looking at the ladies on my screen, and you know, getting to meet a couple of you. We haven't met in person yet, but you know, you are part of an amazing team that we've started to create. A few of you guys have been good friends for a while now. But just the support that this business has really brought back into my life that I needed just at the right time. So I'll try not to keep you guys. I'm going to move it back over to Tori real fast so I don't take up too much more time. So thank you guys for letting me talk real fast.
Thank you so much, Kristin. I have gotten the pleasure of knowing Kristin for the last, November will be 3 years that we've been in Summerwood. And I would have to say, just seeing how Kristin, one, getting to know her better through all of this, this business has really allowed us to become really, really good friends. Like, it's weird if we don't see each other 2 to 3 times a week. But also too, like, just seeing how she's changed, even in just the last 60 to 90 days, really even too, like since February, it's just incredible. And so that's just one of the reasons I love this business. So I'll share my testimony real quick. And I started Plexus 4.5 years ago. I did not want to do the business at all. In fact, I just said, just give me the cheapest way possible. I'm not going to tell anybody because I've done network marketing before. I failed at network marketing before. I got burned in network marketing before. And I was like, not going to do it again. I said, but these products are clearly working, so let's try them. So that's what I did. I tried them. I told absolutely no one. And you know, the 2 people that you can never fool is your mama and your best friend. And within a couple of months of me being on the product, they turned around and said, hey, what are these? You're doing something. You have more energy. You're not looking as tired. You're just overall like happier. And happier is not a word to describe me by any means. And so when they said, I was like, well, I'm doing this Plexus thing. You know, I just started, because little background, I have 2 daughters who are 17 months apart. Good news, we found out what caused it. So we got a TV after the second one was born. And so, but I just, like Kristin, I could not keep up with them. And the napping when the baby naps, well, when you have a 17-month-old, you don't get to, a newborn and a 17-month-old are not on the same schedule. So all that to say is that when my best friend and my mom decided to do what I was doing and get our gut healthy, and I had no idea what gut health meant. I had no clue. Gut health was not in my vocabulary. Energy was in my vocabulary, and sleeping better was in my vocabulary. Those were the 2 things that the girl that signed me up, she was like, I trusted her. And I said, okay, I believe you, and I will do this, and I will try this, and I will let you know. but those were the two things that made a difference for me. So my best friend and my mom sign up. And then I had one more sign up fairly quickly after that. Again, not really sharing, wasn't posting. And then I got a paycheck. And I had to call my girlfriend and I go, something's wrong. I got a refund of something or other. And she's like, no, that's because you decided to share the product with, some friends and family. And I was like, I shouldn't have made this much money I didn't do anything. Like I used to have to, in another network marketing company, I used to have had to work at least 2 or 3 hours and then some to make that kind of money, and only get 50% of it. And I was like, so we need to sit down and talk about this business. So she told me about the business and I was like, okay, this is a lot, but okay. And so then at that point, I just started sharing with friends and family, just honestly, because it helps pay for my own products. And a lot of people. And that's what they do is I just want to share enough to, with my inner circle to get my products paid for. And it's just kind of like, I don't have to worry about where that money is coming from each month. Awesome. Well, in the last, I would say since I've moved to Kansas, it has definitely, my perspective has changed. And especially since COVID has hit, that my husband and I, who again was never a supporter of my other network marketing business, was a big, almost hated it, almost got divorced over it. I can laugh now, but it wasn't funny then. But we started looking at it and looking at the compensation plan and going, wait a second, this is something that really could diversify our income, because we don't know what's going to happen within, who knew a pandemic was going to hit in March? Who knew that the entire economy was going to be shut down? Who knew everybody would be working from home? Who knew we would all be social distancing or social distancing and social distance learning and what that all looked like? And so he's like, this is an avenue that would really, it would benefit us to start doing this. And so all of a sudden now I've got the support system behind me and looking at this and going, I'm watching Plexus have the entire best year that they've had in over 6 years. More people have joined Plexus in April, May, and June ever in Plexus history. June was the biggest month that we've ever had in our, I would say, 14-year history or 13-year history. And that's just to say about how incredible and stable our business is and how needed not only our products are at this time, but also our business. So Plexus is beyond generous with our compensation. So if you, like me, have ever tried network marketing before, have sworn off network marketing before, have failed at network marketing before, I would love to have a conversation with the person that invited you to watch this video, because I guarantee you, if you look at Plexus, you will see that we are so different. We're network marketing done right, network marketing done the way that it should have been all along. So all that to say, our stories, I'm going to go over just a couple of the 3 main products that we've got is in our triplex. So when we talk about gut health, we are talking about weed, seed, and feed our guts. And so we have our products that are our pink drinks. These are slim. One is hunger control. So if you are looking to have a little bit more of curbing those cravings and feeling fuller longer, this has fiber in it. And then we have our microbiome, which has more prebiotics in it, but both still do help focus on the gut. But both of these products are going to, and you would only, you pick one, which one's better for your lifestyle or what your goals are, health goals are. But they're both going to help stabilize your blood sugar, which is going to help your energy overall. They're going to reduce inflammation, and they're going to help heal your gut. So these pink drink is what you're going to see us all be drinking every single day. Now, along with that, is our Weeding with BioCleanse. So what this is going to do is a magnesium and vitamin C supplement, and it is going to help weed out all of the bad stuff. So all of the yeast, candida, the microbiomes that are bad and overloading your gut, this is what is going to help regulate you, and it is going to help get all the bad stuff off. Now, what our ProBio is going to do, this is going to not only weed, but because it's got a digestive enzyme in it, so it's going to help break down some of the stuff that your gut's unable to break down by itself, the candida, and get through that shell that it is. And then it's going to, again, help feed with the good bacteria, 5 different strains of our good bacteria. And this is the only probiotic that I've ever been able to feel a difference on. So if you have been on a probiotic for the longest time and you've never actually felt a difference or never actually gone through a detox or a die-off period, you might question if that's the right one for your body. So that is our triplex, that is our gut health staple. But just to tell you a little bit about some of the other products that Plexus has, we have got another probiotic that's called Vital Biome, and that is a probiotic strain that helps reduce feelings of stress, anger, and anxiety. And so that one is really incredible, especially from a mama that has been diagnosed with depression and anxiety. It's really allowed me not to have to increase my medication and even start to bring it down, which is incredible. So I've gone over the others. Okay, so, and then we get a lot of questions about weight loss. Now, weight loss for us is just a happy side effect. How many times do you hear that when you look at a medication? They're like, oh yeah, weight loss is a happy side. No, you go on the list of all the terrible side effects that they go on and on and on with. No, but for us, when you start to get your gut healthy, you're actually allowing it to heal itself and to help shed the weight that your body's been holding on to. And sometimes that weight is inflammation in our bodies. So, but a couple of things that do help if you're looking for that weight loss and overall gut health is our lean shakes. Those are our protein shakes. Those come in whey protein, vegetarian, and also vegan. So one of those options, chocolate and vanilla, are options. We also have MetaBurn, which is a natural mood booster and also helps to burn stubborn fat around the mid, waist, and thigh section, and which woman doesn't need a little bit of that? It's one of my absolute favorites. Balance is going to help control and balance your sugars. So really, if you are if in your diet you really enjoy the carbs and your blood sugar, you feel those ups and downs drops a lot, balance is great for you because it is going to help balance out your blood sugar levels and block some of those added sugars from absorbing in your body. We also have Block, which is specifically for taking before a big meal of, say, pasta or that extra dessert for a birthday or anniversary. And that is going to specifically block the 48% of those carbs and sugars. Now, when we come to nutrition, because everybody needs nutrition, we do have X Factor Plus and X Factor. Both are multivitamins that have aloe vera to boost the overall absorption of them. So if you do already take a multivitamin, be sure that you have some kind of aloe vera or another substance that does help you absorb those into your gut. Because if you're just peeing out the vitamins, what are you really paying for? But so with those multivitamins, you're helping with your immune system, bones and muscle, and energy, and metabolizing with the B vitamins. And it's also got both are methylated. So if you or someone that you love has the MTHFR gene, that means that your body cannot absorb folic acid. And so you need to have it methylated, and both of ours are methylated. And then we also have Mega X, which is our omegas that are plant-based, not fish-based. So it has 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7, and they're this size, not like the horse capsule size, and you don't get that fishy aftertaste. So those are amazing. And for those that do have inflammation or chronic pain or nerve damage, we do have a pain management line, which is Ease and Nerve. And both are absolutely incredible. Ease with the inflammation, and Nerve actually does help rebuild nerve endings and cell damage. So that is something that has been incredible. And I've just heard story after story of people that have had chronic pain for years, or have had surgery, or going in to have surgery, or brain damage. Both of those have been really major players in those people's recovery. Now we talk about energy, and who doesn't need more energy? If you're reaching for that Red Bull or that Monster Energy drink, we have got something so much better for you. I know it's one of Kristin's favorites for the workouts and post-workouts. It's active, and it is a drink, and it also has nitric oxide in it to help with the blood, oxygenating the blood, which does help with the recovery of that. And it only has 25 calories and 100 milligrams of caffeine. And so that is actually just about equivalent to a cup of coffee. So it is safe for pregnant nursing mamas too at this point. Now, Edge, if a drink is not your style and you just really need that help mental focus, Edge is a good product. It is a capsule. And it again is 100 milligrams or 90 milligrams of caffeine. And it does help you with sharper thinking and more mental focus. And because we can't forget about our kids and our kids' nutrition, they just introduced this last month at our convention. It's Mega Kids Microbiome, which is a awesome drink that has the DHA in it that our kids need for brain health and cognitive thinking. It has prebiotic fiber in them, and also it just fills in those nutritional gaps that our kids' diets may not be filling. And we have our X Factor Kids, which I love our X Factor Kids chewable vitamin because it is a combination of a vitamin and also has 4 different probiotics in it. 4 different probiotics. And so you are getting your kids that gut health too from the get-go. And honestly, they taste like sweethearts. So anytime I need that little hint of sugar, I may or may not pop a couple in my mouth too. Then we do have some awesome skincare products. Now, I personally have experience with skincare products, and I know that there are a lot of different skincare lines out there. But what I have found is that most skincare lines have 5 to 6 different steps that they want you to do. Our products are 2 very clean, and they have together they have 11 active ingredients. It's called Joyum. We have a night serum and a day, night and day serum, and you do 3 pumps. And after cleansing your face, you put it on and you're done. That's it. That is it. There's not any extra steps. You don't have to, I even go all the way up to the eye area because it's safe underneath the eyes. Just don't get it in your eyes. But what is great about this is it actually has prebiotics in it because our skin actually is a completely different microbiome as well. So that is amazing. And we have 2 different size options available. So a 2-month supply and a 1-month supply. And what I also love is that they have made sure the ingredients in it are, for the EU, has like 300 different ingredients that are prohibited. And we've actually met our standards for the EU, not just the American standards. So we really did. Plexus didn't take any shortcuts of what ingredients they're putting in our Joyum products. To go along with Joyum is our new collagen that just was introduced last fall. And it is amazing. It is a tasteless powder that you can add easy to your coffee or to your pink drink or to your active. And the collagen, I mean, people are seeing results within 14 days. And yes, it's giving you skin results from everything to the cellulite, to the sagginess, to the crepeness, but it's also helping, I know, athletes with their recovery for their joints and ligaments. And that is another big, big thing that I know people are loving with it. Now we do have two other products, or three last products. We have a body cream, which has an activated charcoal in it, which is fantastic for sunburns, just like a rug burn. I had a kid that I recommended it for that got fell on a treadmill, and for a treadmill burn, and helps even out the just very good healing. And it also has the aloe in it. And then we have an ease cream. So it is a topical lotion. So for that pain management to match up with our ease pills and nerve. And then the original product of Plexus, I'll end with this one. It's our breast check kit. And it is actually a gel pad that you do put over the breast, and it helps you feel and check for lumps and bumps. It makes a grain of sand feel like the size of a dime. So it was our first product, and we have kept it all these years because it is so incredible, and it does really help people with early detection, because early detection is key in breast cancer, and it is something that is really near and dear to the Plexus heart and soul. So that does give you an overview of all of our products. And I'm sure as I was talking about each one of those products, you were thinking in your head, oh gosh, so-and-so really needs that one. Or, oh, that would be really good for the kids. Or, oh, my granddaughter could use that. Or my daughter-in-law has been talking about gut health issues. Because I know that the way Plexus has brought all of our products is we are helping the whole family with whole health. We don't have any products that are just here and there, just to have an extra product. Products for Plexus are really, we're all about quality and not quantity. And that's why I could go through the entire Plexus catalog with you in less than 15 minutes. And so that's another reason why I love our company and what we stand for, because with Plexus, we are a health and happiness company, and we do really strive to have everyone get to a place of health and happiness. And so I want to thank you so much for spending the time with us this evening and watching this entire video. And for whoever invited you to watch it, I would love for you to message them back and just tell them that you've got a chance to watch it. Let them know if you had any questions about, or if there was something in particular that you were interested in. But let them know what you could relate to and what you might be interested in, whether it is a product or maybe like a lot of us, where COVID has really made us take a look at our financial standings, and maybe you are looking for a diverse stream of income for your family right now. Whatever it is, we would love to chat with you about it. And again, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good evening.